Ah, Umashi, thank you for coming. I thought that you would come on the weekend, either from Friday to Sunday. I didn't know you would make it on the weekday when you say you wanted to come and visit me in Ilepa. Well, I give you an open check for many times, but I was thinking that, okay, you will come in on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, it's really a great sacrifice to come and see somebody around this part of Ogun State, because I'm not really sure those in authority still regard Abeokuta uh, to Songo and extend it to Alakoko as part of their territory or responsibility. But considering the fact that the deputy governor lives here in Ottawa, is from there, and I know she must have an ancestral homestead there. And to also think that as a House of Reps member who lives in Ottawa, even though in my land that is from other part of I don't know where they call the place. It's really embarrassing, and doesn't speak well of so representatives. It's like they are so insensitive. They don't care what we go through. As a member of the House of Rep Assembly, that also stays in Ottawa, or at least it's from Ottawa, or from somewhere there. The secretariat along the road, you definitely must have experienced the terrible road right from after Obada Oko. We encountered one in Wasemi, and Wasemi is the hometown of one of the member of the House of Representatives. He stayed there because I've also visited the person there. One of these Ilepa periods, he had invited me. I haven't been here himself once. I went to honor him, saying, so here we are. The road has been there for 2 years. What we keep hearing is that, oh, it was, what we used to hear, oh, it's a federal road. Anybody still regarding that place as a federal road, and that the federal government should be the one, yes, in the records, it's a federal road, because it's a truncated road, because it leads to other states, another part of Nigeria, if you want to go through Ibadan. And when we were growing up, I remember in Ilepa here, Yaba was then the terminus where Western region ended at Fela's house. Yes, the rail line by Fela was the boundary of the federal territory, and that of Lagos, and that of Western region. And you say, I remember in those days, the taxmen, when they are pursuing you, once you cross that railway line, they will just snap their fingers and say, well, you'll be coming back. They know they wouldn't enter the federal territory to catch tax dodgers. The gas live in that of one part. That's Alakara, Aburiegba, no, Alakara, Mushin, Losha, Challenge, and up to. There was no Oshodi then. Oshodi must be in the bush. And of course, there was no Jopemoni Road. This was Agege, all of this Okoba that now house on estates used to be Okoba. Ten Cinema was the last intrastate vehicle, the Moodway. The popular means of transportation back then was Olekaja, those plank, those wooded vehicle. Those who live on people who Bariga, Shomodo, of course, who are the owners of the Ikorodu Road going to the two towns. And they could also get to Ibadan there from that axis. But let us be very frank with ourselves. No one who lives in Oda, right from Yanopaja, which you could say, okay, this was majorly Egba territory, takes that road to Ibadan again. People who live in Songo Oda would rather take Alagbole, bust out that Agbado crossing to Baga, go join the express, and to Otta they go. Even I learned that one of the government officials asked, one of them that comes from Otta and has business, has to be in Abeokuta, take the express to get to Kemoson, possibly on a daily basis or twice a week, because it definitely will have the residents in Abeokuta. It is that bad. It is that bad. Perhaps people on that axis could get to Benin Republic through Idiroko. But I also know that they have the alternative of Agbara through Semen to get to Benin Republic. So that road essentially leads to people going to Abantoko on the inner Abeokuta or through Kemoson, and they will head to Kopape. Because even people going to this what do they call this place? Would rather go through I can't remember this place again. That once you leave Itachen, it's the major town you will get going to Abeokuta coming from Shagamu axis. Would rather take Itachen and head to Abeokuta. So any governor in Abeokuta should see that road as exclusive property of the residents of the state, and the only access that they can head to the state capital if they don't want to go through Lagos State before they get into their state. So I really appreciate you going through that stress to come here. I wish you had told me that you would be coming when they would travel, and at least ensure that you get a taste of rabbit meat and snake, if you don't mind that. The rabbit has to be prepared for. You wonder, while I'm sitting here, once in a while I come here to commune with the gods. Yeah, the gods of my ancestors. That's my own little shrine. So you need to be very careful. When you are here with me, don't leave, because I can get a bit angry with you also. I wouldn't mind that you are my guest. Oh, this is Igbaje. You know, I'm here anytime I'm broke. You know, Igbaje is the god of the deity of wealth. So when I come here and I I speak to it, I'm likely to get money coming in. Well, they call it Oweyo, by the way. So before Naira and coins, we had this Oweyo. Of course, cowries. There are also the seashells and things like that. So coins there. Yes, you'll find the modern and patient, jamming together to ensure that they cooperate to bring money to me. So I speak to them. Ah, okay, these ones are, well, I learned that those who are the powerful men, you find them are still to their waist, neck, use it to fight wars. No, no, no. What I use this for, I have things in there. You can cure cancer. So you don't need to go. You don't need to go see any doctor. Just come here, and it can cure diabetics. It can cure. This one can cure high blood pressure. Of course, this one is Bobo J. Everything under the sun. So you don't need, once you come here. Well, they have Osun. Osun. I learned that my mother, this is my mother's bowl of mango. Igba Osun, which, from where they rubbed my body when I was infant. And I inherited that, even while she's still alive. Once I ransacked, once when I tried to ransack the house, I look for antiques. Yes. This one was used to, I inherited this from the matriarch of Onibiri family after she passed on in 2006. It was used to, in those days they used this kind of thing to put money for dowry. So again, I was privileged to inherit it. I guess I was his favorite. I was his favorite, and the whole family knows that Yawa, you don't. Because I remember when I was growing up, you dare not touch me. And of course, I could be rascally stubborn, but I got away with everything I did, including getting late after renting a bicycle, and if the bicycle repairer owner tried to make me to pay for the extra, because I will run, and if it once in a while they dared to pursue me to the doorstep of Yawa, he was in trouble. Yes, I know. Before NEPA, there was NEPA. I'm sure not everybody knows about this. I also inherited it as part of my collections. Before, this is an ATM that never failed you if you have money there. Yes, this is an ATM that never failed, except you don't have money there. These days you have money in the bank, but the ATM will not dispense for whatever reason. But ATM, this one never failed you. The coins are usually part of the coins we put in them in those days could be a couple pence or whatever from your school allowance, break allowance, or some of the ones you prefer from grandmother's under the pillow. You put them there, and anytime you look around and you need to do something, contribute to Felele ball that we play on the street corners in those days. You go and break it and always get another one. Wait. This was given to me by His Royal Highness Oba Yola Oye Wale Matomi the Atachubo, passed on may eternal rest to the good Oba. Yes, it was in 1994 after before Abacha passed on. Before then, before he passed on, he has actually made attempt to transmute as a civilian presidency, and five fingers of a leprous hand called two parties in those days had adopted him as their president candidate. Only Gani Fawemi of blessed memory came out to say he was going to contest under his conscious party, in spite of the fact that they tried to ensure that he wasn't registered. His party wasn't registered. Of course, the court declared that INEC had no business registering the political party, so he was going to be fought it. So we didn't know. I mean, some of us who were involved in the Pan Yoruba thing were worried that what would be the response of Yoruba people after Abela's election was annulled, his presidency was annulled after. Yeah, I mean, the people talk about presume. No, he won that election. The result was deposited in Cardinal High Court. So everybody, they didn't proclaim him. There was this committee. We meet regularly, and I remember that some of us were sitting with Jibola Ige for every other week. It was there we planned to have a committee ostensibly to organize a festival. And of course, you do not do that with Jibola Ige being the convener of anything. I mean, it will be proper. The cover will be blown. So it was decided that we approach Emeritus Professor Ade Ajayi's, who agreed to be the chairman of the committee, to organize a festival of arts, something like a festac, bringing all Yoruba people of Bomosho, Oyo, Ibadan. It was going to involve filmmaking, dance drama, poetry, jala, and things like that. And it was able to attract a lot of people, the likes of Professor Bolali Awe, Professor Akinjogbin, Professor Duro Oni from University of Lagos, Professor Gunsheye. Can I still remember? Alàgbà Fálétí, Brigadier Oluwole Rotimi, many prominent Nigerians. Of course, we were having the meeting on a regular basis in the library of Professor Ade Ajayi. Our own Doxy, now Anoba of Okela, the Kwabolarin, Royal Majesty, was the secretary. We came in as individuals, we didn't come in as a team. Chipola was also part of that. I mean, of course, he ensured that he nominated those of us who wanted to be on that committee. Part of the committee was a contact team. The contact team was to go around Yoruba land to meet with the Obas and tell them. I mean, the message was to go and sensitize them, to go and inform them about the festival. But we knew what was behind was to sensitize them about that a battle was likely to transmute. What should be our response as Yoruba people? Well, fortunately, Abacha expired before we could even have the festival, quote and unquote. Part of the places we visited was Oshogo, we were in Ondo. I remember we were in Akure, we were in Aujare's Palace, Lakes Palace. The setup, that team was headed by Chibolage himself. We had former governor of Western State. We had Alagafality and Professor Yediron. I mean, we were five. And that was when I knew that Offa was the town. I mean, was the native town of Professor Yediron. We visited his house and they gave us what we call a Dunkunreya no more. And we brought back a lot of parts of what they call it, potato, sweet potato. In the palace of Olofa, Well, we greeted Ayopadokun's father, who was one of the chiefs that Ayopadokun, Desert of Afefe, was in Abacha's detention. We had close door meetings with the Obas outside of their chiefs to tell them the intention of where we visited. So it was at Oshogo's Obamatomi's palace that it was the team, this calabash full of cola nuts. And when we got to Ibadan, for whatever reason, the calabash was handed over to me full of cola nuts, and I've kept the calabash ever since and be part of my collection here. Yes, this one is a well, I don't know. We often see in Nollywood, you will always see it in the homes of those. They are not herbalists. They are men where you go to make money. They are the ritualist and you want to somebody has snatched your wife. You know, our Nollywood is never applying rational way to solve problems. Somebody must be behind it. So you have a lot of Alakura, churches, pastors being those who provide solutions to purely things that you could think through. Of course, as you arrive there, then the spiritualist simply look at you inside this kind of thing and say, "Oh, he has seen it." And of course, I also went to inherit the power, and I was given this. So if you offend me, or you want me to help you to bring somebody from abroad, all I need to do is look into this. Once I see the person, I will call his name and he will pack his load and head back home as a japa. He will japa back now. So please give me my respect. If you are not even respecting me as the custodian of Igni drum, which is usually used when Obatala is to be celebrated. So I'm the custodian. Onigbinde is not Onigbinde. Onigbinde is Onigbinde. So Obatala is my patron god. The second in command to Ledumare. That's, you can see how important I am. So, what else do you want to know? It's right here. So, please, when you get to Abeokuta, find a way to tell them that at least you can now have your own experience on the road. It's not what people say that the road is totally. In fact, to call it a road is to engage in some metaphoric statement to describe. To give an idea of a road. That place is always a stress for me. Anytime I think of coming to Ilepa from Ibadan or Abeokuta, the trauma I experience is, so you can hardly find people coming this way. I used to have a lot of friends, my colleagues from Agawi, who prefer to come around here, spend weekend, who talk about so many things, from Lagos, from Ilaro. We don't have a rendezvous here. That has tickled down, and it's no longer the case. And my library is in the next, is in the other building. I only have a study here where I have a few connections. So I'm sure when next you come, we may be there. But right now, like I said, you need to get back on your way. So thank you. Tell them in Abeokuta your experience. Maybe they will take you serious. All right, thank you.